If you like to know how to prepare delicious African meals with the help of our celebrity guest, of course, then this is the right place to be. Welcome to the Tasty Cube Food Arena Family Show, a show that talks about cooking and healthy living. I remain your host, Michelle Adeswa. Today on the show, we have someone, you know, on the show, we always bring guests to come and prepare food for us, but today we have a food blogger in the studio with me here today. I'm sure you're wondering by now who this person is. Don't go nowhere, it's still the Tasty Cube Food Arena. I'll be right back.
There's a new secret to delicious tasty meals made from nature's best ingredients. Tasty Cube chicken flavor brings out the best in your everyday meal to give you that finger-licking taste. Tasty Cubes bring out the inviting flavor.
Welcome back to the Tasty Cube Food Arena Family Show. Before I went on a break, I told you that we have a guest, a food blogger and food journalist also. Her name is Lydia Enidia, AK. Let's meet her. Welcome on the show.
Thank you.
You're looking so beautiful.
Thank you. And you as well.
Thank you. So, as a food blogger, what does it entail to be a food blogger?
Okay, a food blogger is first of all a foodie. You must love food or like food or love to talk about food and do things that have to do with food. That's number one.
Okay.
Then number two, you should be able to write, maybe talk, maybe influence in that area.
So where is Lydia from exactly?
Okay, Lydia is from, like my middle name will tell you where I'm from. Lydia is from Abriba. Far away, Abia State.
You know this is a cooking show, and we bring guests far away to come and prepare different delicious meals for us here on the show. So what's that special meal you're giving to us here on the show today?
Today, okay, they're calling me Shaya Mesha. Some people don't know what it is, but it just means mix it together.
Oh.
Yes, it's a mixture of egusi and ogbono soup.
You just heard from our guest Lydia. We'll be preparing egusi and ogbono. She called it mishai.
That's mix it together.
Okay, don't go nowhere. It's still the Tasty Cube Food Arena. We'll be right back. Stay right.
There's a new secret to delicious tasty meals made from nature's best ingredients. Tasty Cube chicken flavor brings out the best in your everyday meal to give you that finger-licking taste. Tasty Cubes bring out the inviting flavor.
Welcome back to the Tasty Cube Food Arena Family Show, a show that talks about cooking and healthy living. In case you're just joining us, before I went on a break, I told you we have a food journalist, food blogger in the kitchen here with me. We have none other than Lydia AK. So I can see a lot of things on the table already. So what are you preparing again? For our viewers, I was just...
We're preparing a mixture of egusi and ogbono soup.
Yes, there's one thing
which I call mixture. Mix it together. Okay. Or mix them together, whichever way you want to look at it.
So I can see a lot of stuff on the table.
We have the stock. You can't prepare this kind of soup without the stock. Then of course you have your crayfish. You can't prepare nice soup, especially egusi ogbono, without crayfish. This is ground crayfish. You have your ground egusi. Then you have your onion, chopped onion. You can slice, you can chop, whichever way you want it. Then you have your bitter leaves. For those, some people don't like bitter leaves. If you don't want bitter leaf, you can go for ugu, which one is okay. Then you have your palm oil, you have your locust beans, but for us we call it okpe. And then you have your ogbono, you have your dry fish, your pepper, stockfish, salt and seasoning to taste. We are good to go.
Before we do anything in the kitchen, there's this thing we do whereby
Wash our hands, especially at a time like this.
yes, it's very important. Hygiene is our topmost priority here.
Right, so
You wash your hand after you.
we're good to go. So let's start with the meats. We need the stock.
I should turn this on.
Please go ahead. The stock will go in.
For viewers that are watching at home, our pot has already been washed, so everything
this is
here is
stock.
clean.
It goes. We'll do the washing later. Then our meat. It's already parboiled.
Yes. Here we have shaki, momo.
I can say more beef. They are called offals. Your mixture of your shaki, edo, and all that.
Do we let this boil? Do I cover this?
Let it boil a little, just a little. Then we now add our stockfish and then our dry fish. This should just boil for like 3 minutes.
So now that this is boiling, what's the next thing to add?
The next thing to add is to add the stockfish. So you know stockfish usually comes hard.
Yes.
So you boil and make sure it's tender. If it's not tender, you won't enjoy it.
But this has already been boiled.
Yes, it's already parboiled. Yes. Then we must add the fish, the dry fish. It's already parboiled as well. I think it's time to add a little salt to taste. And then maybe 1 or 2 seasoning cubes.
Okay. You even needing the spoon?
It's very small. Let's use this. Too much salt is not good for the body. But you also need salt because of the iodine in it. So this should go.
Cover it to boil, or you want to add anything else?
Let's add the seasoning. So, you can do this. This is your job.
So we are using Tasty Cube, the crayfish flavor for this. We have the chicken and crayfish, but we're using crayfish. All of it?
The aroma. Yeah, everything. We're preparing, looking at this soup, this can go for 4 servings. So it has to be well seasoned so that it will turn out tasty. Then just one of these for now.
Okay. So why did you decide to prepare this soup for us?
Because it's not common.
True.
It's not common. You find out of every 10, maybe 8 people will tell you don't know much about this. And some are like, it's irritating. How can I add egusi with ogbono? Yeah, please go ahead. How can I egusi and ogbono? How will it taste? We want to tell people that it's quite very, very tasty and also very healthy.
Okay. So
let's add a little onion, just very, very, not much. Just to give, our onion has a way of making that meat smell aromatic. Okay, good.
We're not stirring yet.
Let's add a little pepper. Nigerians are known for spicy meal, but not too much. If it's too much, maybe the child will not eat it. But it's okay to add a little pepper. Rather than you have the soup that is just blank and just there. Okay, it's time to add a little water, then we stir. You can keep this. It's okay.
We're not frying the egusi, are we?
No. Okay. You know why? This is homemade. Okay. This is homemade egusi ogbono.
But if you want to fry, you can.
Yeah, you can go ahead and fry if you feel like frying. Okay. There are many who fry. So let's stir. The animal with the
wow. Can we taste now?
Nah, it's not time.
I was expecting you to.
Okay, let's taste for salt.
Okay.
Let's taste for salt. Just let's see. These are homemade. Okay. It's okay. Perfect.
Yes.
So it's time to add our crayfish.
Okay. Crayfish is going in next. Okay.
We'll not add everything.
Just a little.
Just half of this. Okay. Crayfish is very, 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 very important in any Nigerian kitchen. We eat crayfish a great deal. And this is a lovely seafood that also helps to build our bones and then strong bones and teeth, and then good also for calcium. Okay, fine, this is okay. Then it's time to add our locust bean. Okay.
Okay. You called it one name earlier. What did you call it earlier?
Ukwe.
Ukwe. Okay, it's blended locust.
Yes, it's blended.
So this is one of like the important ingredients for
Yes,
preparing.
important ingredient because back then when most of our mothers didn't know what is seasoning, as in, yes, we didn't have, yes, this is what they used to season their meals, and they turn out well. Can you smell it now? The smell has what's changed. Yes, you can perceive the aroma. So that's what it does. Let's add a little water more so that we can begin to cook. So while this is boiling, because we want to make something homemade, we can add our palm oil.
Okay.
But that palm oil must boil until it mixes properly with the soup, with everything here. If you want to prepare homemade egusi soup, before we even add, I'm deliberately waiting for the water to fill because we want to make this. You add your palm oil, but when you watch, your palm oil must not slide to a particular direction. It must mix thoroughly with the stock. When it is properly mixed, that's when you can now add your egusi.
And it must boil well together.
Of course, it must boil. If it's not boiling, don't add. Okay. But once it starts boiling, we can add the palm oil. Yes, you just go around like this. You know this is egusi and ogbono, so there must be enough palm oil. Okay, the water is full now. It's not yet time. Let's wait a little. We'll add the water. I'll keep the water here. Now you see the oil is already mixed. Let's see.
Going to stir.
Keep stirring. Even after stirring, you allow to simmer for a while to make sure that the oil circulates around the pot and is thoroughly mixed. You see, when you look at it, you don't find that oil. You just find just this kind of creamy color around the pot. Let's see. This is why most people do the frying. But I want to tell you, you can fry and make nice homemade meal. Yes, you don't have to fry. All you just do is add your palm oil, stir properly. Let's cover it for a while.
This will cook for how many minutes?
For like maybe 3-5 minutes.
3-5.
Or it can even be less.
Okay.
But all we want to get that consistent color where the oil mixes properly with this stock. And then you don't find any difference. By the time you add your egusi, you just stir. You understand? So let's see. Can you see what I'm saying?
Cooking.
It's still cooking, but let's leave it for like 2 minutes more. Okay. And then.
So, what's next?
So right now, you can see
Yes.
it's properly mixed with the
You can
stock.
see the oil on top of it.
So it's time to add the egusi before we add the water.
Okay.
You know we didn't fry.
Yes.
So there's no big deal.
We're not going to mix the egusi.
We'll add the egusi, mix properly.
Okay.
Then we now add the water.
Okay.
So if you didn't fry it, it won't even show that you didn't fry, and yet you still eat something lovely and yet very healthy.
Okay. Let's see how that turns out.
So let's go like this. We can stir later. Let's just.
I thought you were going to mix in the water with the
Water. You can decide to mix with water if you want, but you can mix dry. We're still going to add this water, so let's do it this way. You don't want to get that thing, that consistency that looks as if you fried your egusi, but yet you didn't fry. But just use the stock to make this. You see this? So have you seen? The difference is just clear.
You have to stir.
Stir properly. Let's add the remaining. So hold this for me. We're cooking together.
We're using all of it.
Yeah, I want to. But your bono will not be as much as this. Okay. The main ingredient, yes, is the egusi.
Do I stir?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, you're not doing it the way I want to. Bring this cooking spoon. You're doing it in a funky, nice way.
You have to stir properly.
Yes, you have to stir vigorously. So you can begin to add the water now.
Okay. Little by little.
Yes.
Or
Little by little. Okay. Just a little. Okay. Go ahead. Continue. Okay. Continue. Continue until I say stop. It's okay. Wait. Okay. So let's stir. See, this is coming out. Can you see the color?
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Viewers, can you see this? Wow. It's coming together gradually.
So let's add more water. More water.
More water. Okay.
A little bit more.
Okay.
So. Now, I'm preparing this. Some like to have a egusi that is not thick. I'm going to enjoy this soup with pounded yam. So before I begin to stir, I just need a very small spoon. I can use my hand if I want to. But now
This is the ogbono.
This is the ogbono now. So, have you seen that the oil is sapping the ogbono? The ogbono is just going right there into the oil. You're going down, then the oil is just soaking it up. What we'll just do now is just to stir. Nothing spoiled, it's still the same thing.
Can perceive the ogbono.
So we'll just go gently.
You stir gently. Wow.
Have you seen the drop on top? We may try to add little water. Like I said, if you don't like thick ogbono egusi soup, you can add little water. But for me, I love something thick. This is nice. It's already done. Okay, this is a bitter leaf and it's already washed. But for me, anytime I want to do this, I add a little water. Very small water. I still want to use my spoon. On a normal day, if I get my kitchen, I'll use my hands. But you know what? Let's use our spoon. Or even the fork.
You just have to add little, all of it.
If you want to.
Okay.
If I'm making it for myself, I add everything.
Okay.
I take plenty of vegetables. But if you are the type, oh, say, no, Lydia, this vegetable is too much, fine, you can take a little. But if not, we're good to go. Let's leave this. So let's stir. You're not doing it the way I like it. Give me my spoon.
Almost ready?
It's ready. Because when you add vegetables, you don't need to waste it. Yeah, you don't even need to simmer. As you're adding your vegetable and you're stirring, just go off. Then please just cover it. Yes, not totally. Put off. That's all. The food is ready.
You've not tasted it though.
Huh.
You have to taste
Go ahead and taste it. There's still time to eat.
Wow.
So this is ogbono egusi. It's called mishaya misha. It is ready.
Our food is ready and we're ready to dine and eat. Stay with us. It's still the Tasty Cube Food Arena Family Show. We'll be right back.
There's a new secret to delicious tasty meals made from nature's best ingredients. Tasty Cube chicken flavor brings out the best in your everyday meal to give you that finger-licking taste. Tasty Cubes bring out the inviting flavor.
Welcome back to the Tasty Cube Food Arena Family Show. You know, this is my favorite part of the show where we get to dine and eat to our heart's content. Here we have a plate of pounded yam, well pounded, and we have our soup prepared by the lovely, beautiful Lydia. And this is a plate of egusi mixed with ogbono. You called it? Mixai. Yes. And also we have a guest also who will be helping us taste the meal and tell us how well she did in the kitchen. We have Mrs. Blessing Nwokoye from Eagles Flight Achievers School. Welcome to the show, Ma. So, Ma, you already have an idea of what you're going to do here. You're going to eat this food and tell us how she did. We're going to score. So, can we proceed?
Okay, let's go ahead.
Okay, all right.
At the same time?
Yes, of course. It's time to taste the food.
The food looks so appetizing.
Yes, it looks good. You can feel that.
I wish I could score myself.
The taste is good.
Just good. How's it?
Very, very good.
Very, very good.
I love the taste.
Okay. So, if you had to score her on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give her? And how well she did?
In fact, I would say 9.5.
Wow! That's a lot. 9.5. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Mrs.
You're welcome.
Blessing and Mrs. India. You can feel that. Oh, Bono, you can see.
You see the way it's, yes, the way it slimes through your tongue and then goes down. So I hope you prepared
And the
this.
taste of the cube actually brought out the taste.
Of course, yes.
You know,
It brought out the invite.
fish variant.
The crayfish flavor. This food is amazingly delicious.
Yeah.
You can tell from the way we are eating and we're nodding our heads and we're smiling. You can tell that the food is really, really good. Don't go nowhere. Still the Tasty Cube Food Arena Family Show. We still have a lot more to unpack on the show. Stay with me. I'll be right back after this break.
There's a new secret to delicious tasty meals made from nature's best ingredients. Tasty Cube chicken flavor brings out the best in your everyday meal to give you that finger-licking taste. Tasty Cubes, bring out the inviting flavor.
Welcome back to the Tasty Cube Food Arena Family Show. We just had our delicious, yummy plate of pounded yam with a mix of ogbono and egusi prepared by the lovely Lydia. Thank you so much for that delicious meal. You can see I'm filled. Ma, what do you have to say to her?
Thank you so much too.
Okay, this is the part of the show whereby we hand out gifts to our guests. We say thank you for coming on the show. You cannot just come on this show and just leave it like that. So no, we don't do that here. So on behalf of the organizer of Tasty Cube Nigeria, we present you with this box of seasoning so you can prepare different as a food blogger, right?
Yes.
So you have to
As much as I can.
And we have this phone for you also.
Thank you.
And of course this too to go with it. So what do you have to say to Tasty Cube Nigeria?
Thank you, Tasty Cube Nigeria. I'm grateful. More grace to you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
We
you.
also have a small token for you, Ma. Say thank you for coming on the show. We appreciate you. We have this box of smartphone for you and a pack of seasoning here. We have the crayfish and the chicken flavor here. So what do you have to say to Tasty Cube Nigeria?
Tasty Cube Nigeria, I want to say a very big thank you for having me here. And I want to say thank you for this wonderful gift. In fact, it's amazing. May God continue to lift you up
Amen.
and increase you and take you to higher heights in Jesus' name.
Amen. All right, viewers, it's a wrap for us here. And this is the end of today's episode of the Tasty Cube Food Arena Family Show. In case you have any inquiries you'd like to make, or you have anything you have to ask about the, the brand or the, seasoning that we produce here, you can reach us on any of our social media and you're showing on your screen right now. Don't forget to stay with us, same time, same station next week. I remain your beautiful host, Michela Iswa. Till we meet again, have a good evening. Bye.